every coastline, nature writes its own architecture. Through waves that sculpt the shore, winds that shape the trees, and the sunlight that marks the rhythm of days. Along this meeting point of land and sea stands Araudan, a pavilion inspired by the quiet, intimate act of courting nature.
The shell-like form represents the nature protection, a gentle cradle shaped by a coastal winds. Its opening faces the sun, honoring the nature cycles that guide life along the sea. Inside the shade lies the quiet sanctuary, echoing and tranquil silence of a cave.
Beneath the softness of the shell is a hidden structure, the spine and the ribs. These represent the anatomy of a wave, its crest, its rhythm, its tension. Like the Jewish Museum's memory lines, these ribs are symbolic lines of nature, holding stories of tide, of wind, and of movement.
Araudan's terracotta exterior is the color of the earth. It symbolizes the shoreline itself, the warm Filipino soil shaped by water. Flowing as both roof and wall, it blurs the boundary between nature and structure, reminding us that what we build should rise from the land, not merely sit upon it.
The pavilion is aligned parallel to the sun path. This orientation is a form of respect, allowing light to glide gently across the structure. The shaded area windows offer protection from the harsh summer sun, while still letting reflected light illuminate the interior.
Araudan listens to both dominant winds of the Philippines, Amihan, the cool northeast wind softened by the shell protective curve, and Habagat, the warm, humid southwest wind welcomed through its open side. In this interplay, the pavilion becomes a wind harp, shaping air, guiding breezes, creating comfort through natural ventilation.
Araudan stands near the sea, and this proximity completes its identity. The shell is a gift of the ocean, a metaphor for memories the tide leaves behind. The void beneath the pavilion recalls the shade of coastal rock formation, places where people find refuge, reflect, and breathe.
The surrounding trees shaped by sea winds stand as silent guardians. They symbolize resilience, life that thrives in salt, storm, and shifting tides. Their presence reminds us that architecture exists not alone, but within an ecosystem.
Araudan is more than a pavilion. It's a gesture, a soft bow toward nature, an architecture that courts rather than conquers. By following the rhythm of the sun and the breath of the wind and the memory of the sea, Araudan becomes a testimony to harmony.